wanted to share a happy moment with you guys. I look at my children and I tell you, I am so happy at how far God has took me to be able to raise my children in the mindset and the way that they are. My daughter, she just turned 15 today. And so my oldest daughter, she can do the heck out some hair. So she did my daughter hair for her. And my son, my 16-year-old, he works, he go to school, right from school, he goes straight to work. And he said, Mama, I'm gonna give my sister $50. And I was like, for her birthday. And I said, that is just so sweet. And my oldest son was like, I got to go get her something for her birthday. And all my children, like, I just got to get her something for her birthday. It's for her. And I told my daughter, my youngest daughter, I said, you are so lucky. I said, I wish I had brothers and sisters like you have. I said, to look out for you. And you guys, my oldest daughter, every time she gets paid, she gives my daughter money. Like, I give her allowances, her dad give her allowances. But my daughter, every time she get paid, she is giving her $30 or $40 to her pocket. And I just told her, you got to really look at how blessed you are, and don't take that for granted. I would have loved to have. I tell my oldest daughter, I would have loved to have had an older sister like you. Like, my oldest daughter acts like my children's second mother. Like, it be times if I make a decision on something, she'd go over. She'd be like, no, they should have. And I had to look over at her. It was a few times I had to look at my oldest daughter and say, excuse me, I'm their mother. But I just love my children. I thank God for my children. All three of them, my oldest children are working. My youngest one, she wants to get a job. She even tried to get a job. And, I'm just proud of them and the decisions that they are making. And it shows that I'm not doing a bad job as a mom. And just to see how they care for each other. They had their moments, they argue like any other brothers and sisters, but they come together and look out for each other. And I just say, oh, that is just beautiful. Just watching what you have brought into the world, learn how to become independent on their own. And so they can be able to do things. And it brings me back to memories as well when I was younger and things. So I believe in my children. God has blessed me with things in my children of things that I missed in my life. I really didn't get a chance to have a bonding moment with my brothers and sisters. But I've raised all of my children together. I thank God they all have the same, mother and father. I raised my children to be together and to stick together. And they argue. I let them have their moments. They don't want to see each other. They slam doors. But they look out for each other. To see like my daughter, my youngest son, like, I'm giving my sister $50 and he only 16 out of my paycheck. And I just thought that was beautiful.